There's no reason why you can't enjoy a nice glass of wine with junk food. There's absolutely no rules. Samantha Wall is my name. Sommelier is my game. Culinary instructor here at NAIT. I teach the culinary students about wine, beer, spirits, and of course, food and wine pairing. So once the kids have gone to bed, you've picked and pilfered your favorite candies. There's a wine that you should be selecting for each of the candy choices you have made. So my first candy of choice, I think, is the extremely popular Skittles, and this one is a sweet and sour Skittle. So it has high tart acidity and really concentrated fruit flavor. And I chose a wine that some might think is a bit of an oddity, but this is Nova 7 from Nova Scotia. And it is an off-dry, slightly sparkling wine made from the Muscat grape. So it's really fruity, it's really intense, it's got this slight little effervescence, but because it's from Nova Scotia, we're talking about a cold climate, and that gives it this beautiful high acidity. And if there's one thing I teach you in this video, acid neutralizes acid. So both of these, the candy being acidic and the wine being acidic, they're gonna neutralize each other, so the wine's gonna seem sweeter and fruitier, and so is the candy, which means you can eat more candy and drink more wine, which, let's be honest, is the whole point of life. Okay? So I'm gonna pour myself just a nice little glass full of this lovely, notice those little bubbles, Frizzante wine, okay? Super fruity, tropical, lychee, rose, lovely wine. By itself, tart acid makes your mouth water, okay? The green Skittle. Chew that one up. It's very watermelon-like, and that little bit of bubble really brightens up the palate. Tawny port and chocolate, match made in heaven. That lovely tawny, high alcohol, sweet wine. Take a little sip. Vanilla, prune, chocolate. Take a bite of the Kit Kat. Chocolate, vanilla, rich, sweet. The two together, they marry, they sing. There's absolutely no argument between the two. And the important thing to note, this port is sweet enough to be paired with the Kit Kat candy bar. If the wine is not as sweet as the candy, the wine will actually be made drier, more astringent, and slightly more bitter. Just in case you didn't get enough sweetness and sourness from the Skittles, I chose Starburst. So we've got something that's a bit chewy, sweet, fruity, with some acid notes. And I decided to go with a really interesting German wine, a Spätlese Riesling. So this one's going to have lower alcohol, it's gonna have high, cool acidity, and what you're gonna notice is it doesn't have super fruity notes, so it's not gonna really compete with the fruit notes that you're finding in the Starburst, okay? But what you're gonna really realize is that the acidity and the acidity are once again neutralized, bringing forward all the beautiful fruit notes that you're gonna find in the candy. I'm not a candy lover, so to be able to actually choose a candy that goes really well with a wine makes someone like me happy because I'm a wine lover, not a candy lover. These are really chewy, super fruity, super tart. Acid's there. Cherry. I've never had a cherry that tastes like this before. There's cherry. A little bit more real, if you will. Doritos red wine. Most people think this is insane, but believe you me, the concentration of the red wine actually stands up to the concentration of this beautiful Dorito chip. Okay? Take a bite of Dorito. It's really cheesy and it's also really salty, right? Pour myself a little glass of this GSM, okay? You're gonna notice right away the saltiness from the Doritos wipes out the acidity, but also the concentrated fruit of this wine stands up perfectly well to the cheesiness of the Dorito, actually making the cheesy taste a little bit longer, a little bit more intense, but I still got beautiful red and black fruit notes in the wine. Perfect pairing.